Hey everyone, Anthon-patapon here, and today we're going to continue on some more Crash Bash on the Sony PlayStation. Now, we're here in the new Warp Room number 3. So far we're making some pretty good progress with everything, some fails included, but now we're here in this new terrain. And funnily enough, even though we're in this new terrain, we're just going to be going straight back into snow with Snow Bash. Especially after having to deal with that Bearminator, I think snow would be. You would think that snow would be the last thing I want to see. But no, there is much worse. Not just bosses either. I mean, just like stuff in the level. But you will see. Because now we have to deal with Penta-Penguin, a sleeping penguin in the middle of this whole ice field. As anyone would know about ice, we have slippery physics. So on top of this, we now have a new hazard, Penta-Penguin. I really lost half my health at the very beginning. But yeah, we have a new hazard, Penta-Penguin, where we now have to just make sure we don't wake them up. There's two ways you can wake them up. Hitting a crate to them, and just spinning at them, like Coco was just trying to do for whatever reason. If you do wake up Penta-Penguin, it'll go up in a freaking frenzy and start attacking everything. All the boxes, I'm dead. All the boxes, all the TNTs, and even nitros. It's completely invincible, and when this does happen, it's just the craziest part about it is that if this does happen, there's a good chance he could take away a good chunk of your health. Not necessarily like with nitros or anything, but like, I mean, not to the extent of like the nitros, but definitely at a point, definitely a considerable amount. All things considered. Tiny, why would you do that? This is why you're gonna be the first one to go. Unless no. Oh shoot, no. Ah! Oh. But I'm almost dead. I'm dead. I forgot to mention something. If you grab a crate, you can't jump. So if there happens to be a nitro in the same direction you're drifting to, and you don't happen to try, and you don't have to consider that into the mix, you will lose a good chunk of your health, if not just die. The pattern with the way Penta spins is always consistent, so you don't have to worry too much about trying to guess where he's gonna be. Only real concern is just the fact that you gotta avoid being touched by him altogether. Ah, shoot. I don't like moving at 15 frames a second. Move. Aquagu. Or, you know, that works too. That's something I never thought. That's something I just thought about. Aku and Uka both participate in the game. Even though this whole thing is supposed to be about just the competitors. Aku participates in the bash levels where he just protects you from a hit. And Uka participates in a particular minigame, which is in this warp room actually, where he actively destroys the terrain. And I'm just like, ain't the whole idea supposed to be about just them fighting each other? Why are they participating? It just kind of breaks the continuity of them just talking about how the ancients would not allow them to fight. You know, on top of the fact that they actively fought each other and warped, but we're not going there. That just adds up a whole paradox of freaking time issues. I need more health. I really need more health. Okay. This character's crazy. And you know what's the sad part? I think the sad part for me about Crash Bash as a whole is the fact that there's a whole version of the game, where you could play as fake Crash. He's considered neutral in the game for whatever reason, but a whole version of Crash Bash where you could just play, which is, you know, the Japanese version, Crash Bandicoot Carnival, where you get to play as fake Crash, but you can't really do anything about that with this version of the game, the US version, so it's just kind of omitted essentially. Now trust me, you will want to jump, and having the ability to actually move my control stick now, because I did get that fixed, now means I can actually move around with being able to wobble around a little bit. It's necessary for this course. Trust me, it is. Very necessary. Especially with the crystal challenge coming up. But we're not doing that yet. We're on the gem challenge. The gem challenge is fairly generous with just having to aim for 40 seconds. I think 40 seconds. It was either 40 or 35 or something like that. 40, okay.
3, 2,
and for some reason, there seems to be slightly more, very slightly, more explosive crates popping up on this variation too. And trust me, there will be even more. I know there's more on the crystal challenge, but as for this, not so much. It just seems like there's just a little bit more added here. Ha, Dingo got bodied. I'm gonna be bodied next if I don't move. God, Tiny has too much health. I'm not gonna beat him in time. Ah! No, stop running! That's it.
you fail.
I was dead either way.
3, 2,
Ah.
go.
Okay. Hiya! Oh, I didn't. I thought I was gonna get Tiny with that. Oh. Some breathing room. All right, Coco, a trade for trade. Yo, that was so lucky. Let's freaking go. Come on, come on. What? Yeah, something about Tiny's that like the speed in which Tiny and Koala Kong can throw crates is insane. Which is weird because like Cortex and Embryo are carrying entire blasters. Why are they having a hard time just being able to steer around and just shoot? Whereas these guys, they just like pick it up, instant toss. Pick it up, instant toss. But not gonna be too worried about that because now we're here on the Crystal Challenge. If you had an issue with, like I did with the crates, like the TNTs and Nitros where you just run into them, it gets even worse here because now our shoes are even more slippery and we have even less traction to move around. And I'm not sure if this is an unintentional side effect with the Crystal Challenge, but for whatever reason, now all the enemies are aiming towards me with the crates, even if they're nowhere near me. I'm already almost dead, bro. I mean, so's Coco, but at the very least, she was just getting bodied. Look at that. I'm having I'm dead. Ah!
You fail.
Slippery shoes.
1, go.
There is a way to mitigate this, and it's simply just by jumping. Because jumping, you could just change your alter your momentum altogether. No, no. Tagger it. What the? I got comboed from Penta to the freaking Nitro. So if I get hit by Penta, it counts as a spin. I mean, okay, duh, he is spinning after all, but like, I thought it was just gonna be like getting hit by a crate or something. I didn't expect it to actually be like a spin. How did he jump? Wait, did he jump over or did he get hit? I can't really tell. Alright, so Tiny's almost dead. Coco's almost dead. Tiny is dead. I almost died. So yeah, look at all these naturals over there. If I want to pick any single...
What you say? That you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say? That it's all for the best, 'cause it is.
What the? Are you I really got comboed again. Bro, come on. Now I have to go. I was so freaking close to finishing this, and then the game was like, nope. Let me throw a curveball. Make sure you get combo. Oh my god, I'm almost dead again. Penta, please. Like, let me live just for this once. I wasn't paying attention to Tiny. So I was about to say that because of what the challenge is actually asking, in terms of the challenge the game is asking you of, in this case, slippery shoes, this is technically one of the easier crystal challenges. But that doesn't change the difficulty factor in trying to make sure you don't die. Because you still have to collect crates and able to toss them. And if you don't toss them, oh god, get away, get away, get away. Because if you don't toss the crates, you'll still be sliding about, and like I said earlier, if you're carrying a crate, you can't jump. So you gotta make sure there's no nitro nearby. No! Oh, I knew it. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Penta. Penta was thankful for today and just said, I'm gonna be merciful just this once and give you this crystal. I very much appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Because Lord knows that there's going to be even more I have to deal with this shenanigans. You know, in a later part of the game. But anyway, so in the next part we will do the new minigame, Dot Dash. And from the looks of things, it looks like it's going to be a racetrack. Maybe it'll be like CTR. Anyway, this is Anthon-patapon. Thank you guys for watching. And I'm pretty sure this Dot Dash is going to drive me just as insane as the rest. But until we then, and we try to find out at that point. See ya.